Patrick, you guys have not had to win a game that way. Just what does it say about your stick-to-itiveness tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously found a way, and had a couple of rough starts to the period in the second, and in the third, kind of let them get away with some chances, and it was just one of those nights where we had to find a way and grind it out and just battle our way into a win, and happy the way it ended.
What's going on with you and Jack right now? Looks like things are really clicking for you.
I mean, it's fun to play with him. He's obviously he was feeling it tonight, and feels like he's getting his confidence back, which is a good thing for us, and obviously for his line mates. But yeah, it's just fun to watch. He's been struggling this year, but he's been constantly working on it, and just great to see it paying off.
Does this say something about what happens when the right line combinations are together and when things are clicking?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good plan from Lars to kind of share the responsibilities a little bit and try to get some more depth in our team, and I feel like it's been working so far, and we'll keep working on it, and but it's been going pretty good so far.
Hey, when he came to you, Larson, and told you he was going to split up you and Johnny, what were your initial thoughts to that?
No, honestly, not much. They played some good hockey as a line, and I feel like it's just the way it is sometimes. And I didn't take it as a punishment or anything. He was obviously trying to get Jack going, and I feel like we've been playing some good hockey, and glad to see him get those points and goals, and that were huge for us tonight. So happy to play with those two.
Can you see something distinctively different that he's doing now, maybe that he wasn't doing earlier in the season?
I don't know. I'm not analyzing him.
I mean, you know his game as well as anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just needs to relax a little bit. I told him after the first shift he missed the slowest rim I've ever thrown at him, and he missed it, and he was about it, and I just told him to relax, and kind of went back and forth. He told me that a couple of times tonight, but I think he's just not squeezing his stick so hard, and just playing more relaxed.
With you guys as a second line, if you can continue to click like this, how big is that? Just having that balance, that scoring balance, on your top two lines rather than maybe having one super line.
Yeah, I mean, well, people have seen it the last few years. If you only have one really good line who's going to put up points, you're not gonna go far. I think all the best teams have two or more lines that can score, and I feel like right now we got a lot of guys that can score, and it feels like these combinations have been working so far these two games, and but it's still not, our game's still not finished. There's still stuff we need to work on, but just happy to get these couple wins.
Did you see the puck go off of Johnny's hand there, or did you have any idea how that puck went in?
No, I think it went off his pants. That's what he said, but I was facing the other way. I was ready to back check already, but it went in, so happy I didn't have to.
And that was a beautiful goal to score your first goal. How did it feel?
I'm very excited, and it's a great goal, and but it's not my work. It's work in KJ. Very good pass for me, and just shoot up in net, But I'm very excited. I don't understand what's happy first couple minutes, but it's great, and it's all I think.
And you won.
Is it nice to get it out of the way early, like to score it early, and you don't have to worry about scoring the first one?
Yeah, it's important, I think.
Yeah, to score the first one.
Yeah, it's first, and I think I hope I score more, and keep working. Just work on practice and more shoots, and I think we need a little bit better on the ice. I talk about, for me, more speed, more confidence, and more shoots.
Do you think that will help calm you down even more, kind of just make you relaxed and comfortable more at this level that
it's of course it's when I score a little bit relaxed because it's first goal, but it's only first, you need to keep working and more.
Kirill, did you hear the crowd react to your goal? And when the camera was on you, did you see that?
When after goal?
Yeah.
It's a good moment for me, and I remember this moment because it's first goal and it's camera, and just smile and more fans. And I'm very happy score first goal in home game, you know, because it's our fans and it's great.
Did you think Kent Johnson saw you? It was a nice pass back to you. Did you think he knew you were there?
Yeah, I know. I just maybe yes, maybe not. I don't remember, but I think I said him just hop, but it's no 100%.
Yeah, that's awesome. You keep
Yeah.
the puck. Where are you going to keep the puck?
What keep? What does it mean keep?
Will you put it in, keep it with you forever, like a memory? You
Yeah,
take the puck?
I feel of course. I think yes. But
Yeah.
it's just home or for parents. I send
Yeah, yeah.
send for parents. I think.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How much? I mean, I know you started the season in Cleveland, but how much fun are you having this season being over here?
Yeah, it's a very quick change, you know. Just I play Cleveland, Bach, sorry, Bach, play hero, you know. It's no it's big different for more smart guys, more quick passes, you know. It's just a little bit quicker, all little bit quicker, you know. And just need to understand this hockey and more try moves. But I really like play great time in Cleveland because it's coaches and the whole team helped me for adaptation, you know, adaptation in North America. It's really good time, and I'm happy being here, you know, because it's NHL. It's just only one word, NHL. It's really great for me.
You know, it's good to have nights like that. They happened. You know, you get nights where you have no points. You have points where you can help the team contribute. So tonight it was a help, and feels good to win.
How much has your game benefited by being on a line with Patrick?
Yeah, I mean him and Chinny. You know, two shooters. I'd like to have a little bit more of their mindset and shoot a little bit more. But it's nice to be able to know you can pass it out, and they're skilled players, and they got good shots.
Team-wise, this team hasn't had to win a lot of games like this. This kind of deal where you have a lead, give it up, then have to come back and win. But what does it say about the team?
Yeah, I mean it's great if you any way you can win a game is you got to figure out a way to get it done. If you got to score 6 goals, or if you score 1 and keep the rest out, it's obviously you look at the Calgary game and didn't give everything and didn't give anything really till the end, and tonight was a different story, and still figured out a way to win.
You know the way Patrick is, he'll be honest with us. He says he's been telling you to relax, you've been telling him to relax. How much of it was you just being able to relax a little bit more tonight?
Yeah, there were a couple plays I know. Patty, when he's calm and in that, I would call it like the, that killer instinct he has. It's you don't really see it until he starts, scoring. So it's it's great to see him calm and in that mindset, and it's easy to play with.
Is there any difference between the way you're playing now and the way you started out?
Yeah, not obviously impressed with myself at the beginning, but it's also been, I think 2, 3, 4 maybe games of a good stretch for me. So can't stop there, and it's always been one thing that people say I'd struggle with. So it's one of those things that you got to grow, and you just nights like this, just remember that you have that game, and if you put the effort in, and it might sound cliche, it's most nights it'll work out.
Yeah, coming off of the way you finished last season, obviously. I mean, last season's last season, but rolling into this one, the new contract and all that, is it easy to kind of, I don't want to say squeeze the stick, but you know what I'm saying, just kind of like put too much pressure on yourself?
No, I mean nothing to do with anything, but you could call it squeezing the stick when anybody's not scoring, no matter the circumstance. So it's one of those things where you, like we said, just relax a little bit and play hard.
Jack, how much more difficult do you think you guys are to defend as a team with line A and Gaudreau and different lines? These last couple of games, you've had 2 lines going.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get 2 lines that are sharp like that, and obviously both of our other lines too are creating in a lot of their own ways, it's feels like a really good team, and whether Johnny and Patty are together, it's dangerous, and we have a bunch of skilled players who can do the job.
You guys haven't gotten a lot of I guess what you call results that you wanted this year so far, but how important was it in a game like this where they overcome 3 leads to get the result that you guys
Yeah, very important. However we can beat a team in the West, doesn't really matter. We can take them to overtime as long as we get our points. It's it's great to see results for the work that we've put in, that we've haven't been getting a lot this year. So it's great to see.
Hey, Lars, Roslovic's been coming for a few games now. I hope you agree with that. The premise of my question is his game awakening why you thought you could go to 2 lines, or did you go to 2 lines just to break up line A and Gaudreau?
Yeah, you're hoping one of those center can start to bring some, something on the offensive side of the puck, right? Because when you got Patrick with Johnny and Boone, it's pretty loaded up, and we don't have, I guess, scoring on every line is you want balance. So it's worked here. Buffalo game allow us to kind of experiment with that a little bit. I mean, they've had a couple good games here together.
Yeah, and you must. I mean, your team had 3 leads, I think, let go away tonight, and still got it done in overtime. Just your thoughts on how well the game was and how you pulled it out.
Yeah, I really liked our first. I thought we were really plugged in. Second period, we give up 2 odd man rushes in the first minute 10, and both differently. It can't happen. Then they get the breakaway, the third one, and so we lost some momentum there, and I didn't like that. It's because we've been doing such a better job of minimizing that stuff, and so we outscored it. We got some goals there at the end that got a little bit of momentum back, but then we were on our heels in the third. So it's great. Found a way to score again, and you get 6. You hope you're winning the game with 6 goals.
Nice to see Marchenko kind of get you on the board first there and get that first one out of the way for him.
Yeah, find me a guy who doesn't like scoring his first NHL goal, right? So, yeah, everybody's super excited for him. It's great.
Adding to that, obviously he hasn't been up here that long, but you had him in camp. What have you gotten to learn about him, not only as a hockey player, but also as a person off the ice as well?
Well, we haven't been together that long, so as far as knowing him as a person, I've known him in camp minimal in his time here. So he's a great kid. He's got a real passion for the game. I love talking hockey. He asks all the right questions, which is great. I think as he starts playing more, you see his strength on the puck. That's something that I like to see. He's not quite there. It takes time. It's a hard league, and the games he's come into here are some good teams. So, but there's you can sense that he wants the puck. You sense he's got a good shot. You sense that he's strong in those battles. And I think over time and as his pace picks up, he could be a real dangerous player.
And then, so that third line, obviously 3 really young players. You're going up against a team that their top 2 centers, 2 of the best defensive centers in the NHL. Mm-hmm. How much does that go into your thinking? Trying to put those guys in a position to succeed, even being such young players.
Yeah, they weren't out against those 2 guys very often, right? So, again, you're trying to put them in a place to have success, and Kopitar has been one of the best for a long time. Has really established himself as a great 2-way player. So that's why it was so important that Jack his games turned up, so that I can put that line a lot against the Deneau line, and if Kopitar's out there, that's fine, so be it. But I've been able to kind of shift some of the ice time a bit, and it takes time for those young guys. And tell you what, the camping line, that's not an easy line. That's a handful right there. That's a good hockey team over there. It was a little bit of a messy game, as you saw, but that's a good team. They don't give up much. We were able to generate a little bit there, but they're in and out of their zone really quick with the way they play, and they got some big guys. They didn't even have Doughty in tonight, right? So that's going to be a handful for a lot of teams.
Were you a little worried there at the end as long as that replay went on?
I never know. I'm looking to see if he had intent. I don't know. I was just happy that we were coming down the tunnel. That's all.
And Jack's game, his awakening here, is it as simple as him moving his feet more? You mentioned that the other night.
Well, yeah, that's step one. I mean, you have to move your feet in both ways. It's not just attacking the game. I think he enjoys playing with Patty. I'll be honest with you. I think there's a lot of guys that enjoy that assignment, right? So they've had some chemistry, which is nice. But he's been more engaged in these games, and we all know offensive guys. You start to score, it's like you take a breath. He's skating with the puck. Now he's making better decisions with the puck. So those things all contribute to him playing better. And again, this is a small snapshot. We need him to continue on that path.
Brad, you've won a couple here in a row, including tonight. I'm hearing you say you didn't play your best game and still found a way to win. What does that say about the way your team has responded from a disastrous night 3 games ago and found a way to win these last couple?
Yeah, that night's so far gone, and that's the beautiful thing about the NHL is, this is our 6th game in 10 days. So we're right back at it, right? We're on a flight, and it's a pretty good lineup we got here going on the road. But enjoy it. Enjoy the win. It's finding ways to win is hard in this league. It is, and especially the circumstances we've been dealing with. And, I'm looking at the teams that we're playing too, and, it was Doughty got hurt. Their lineups are pretty full all the way through. When I saw Pittsburgh and Calgary's and these guys, so we got a couple guys back, but we're still a little bit depleted. So Corpy goes down last game, and so it's like I just got finally some good news. I don't think anybody went down tonight so far. We got the night, so yeah, it's great. I'm happy for them. The effort's there, and sometimes it's tough against these good teams.
Since Finland, you guys have mainly been at home, some one-off trips here and there, but you're getting, tough matchups and then now on the road as well. But are you looking forward to kind of just, I know that there's bonding opportunities and all that stuff for teams when you have some extended road trips. You guys looking to see what you can do on the road.
I've bonded quite a bit with my staff and the players. I'd like to get some wins. And I'm looking forward to getting that, hopefully.
Do you think you could help getting on the road?
Yeah, we haven't played much, right? I think, what do we play, 8 or 9 on the road? It's not many. So it's not a bad time to go to Florida in December, but as long as your head's in the right place and we got a job to do. That's why we're going, is to play a hockey game against a really good hockey team. So it could all work out great if handled well.
And Brad, to be on the right side of special teams, couple power play goals, a shorthanded goal, you didn't allow them, and just the importance of that being able to keep you in the game.
Yeah, that was huge. Obviously, we've been struggling a bit on the power play. You go for 7 the other night, and then it's nice to get one. Get one early there, and then get another one. Jack comes off the bench, great shot. So, we had some looks, and you go at that point. I think we're 2 for 3, and so it's again, you take a breath. You get excited to go out on those power plays. Now you can see the energy change with them, and they want the puck. They want to score that next one. So. There's not many top guys that don't like scoring on the power play. I can tell you that in the league, and that usually feeds them, into their 5-on-5 play. And the shorthanded goal was a big goal. It really was, because the ice was getting tilted the wrong way, and that was a big moment in that game.